Hello, I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me for today's seated yoga practice. This will start off as a completely chair-based yoga practice, and then at the end, we will transition into some standing yoga poses. Everything standing will be at the end, so if that is not a good fit in your body, hang out with us here, enjoy the practice, and go ahead and skip out a little bit early once we hit those standing poses. You do not need anything for today's yoga flow besides your chair and some nice comfortable clothes. Go ahead, get everything set up, and we're going to get moving right now. Let's start here by coming into a seated mountain pose. Scoot the hips forward enough into the chair that you feel those feet rooting and grounded into the floor beneath you. A really nice, strong connection. Open those hands out to the sides. Broaden through the collarbone, rolling the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Neck and chin stretch up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine there in the neck. Breathe at your own pace here. You can close your eyes and just take a couple quiet breaths for yourself, or leave them open. Wiggle those fingers down at the bottom. Inhale, stretch those arms up overhead. Exhale, reach them forward as you almost bend the hips back into the chair, rolling that spine forward. Nice counter push from those feet. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Great job here. Back to that seated mountain pose. Open up the chest a little bit taller. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, seated forward fold. Roll through that spine on the way down, arching the back. And inhale, rolling up. Nice push from the feet. Exhale, gentle twist here to the left. Inhale, arms come back up overhead. Exhale, cactus arms here. And release back to that mountain pose. Lift the chin a little bit if that feels good in your body. Inhale, take those arms all the way up. Forward fold on the exhale. Great job here. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, windmill this left arm up and open. Return it back down to mountain pose here. Great job. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus arms here. Chin can raise if that feels good. Back to mountain. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Great job. Inhale, roll it up here. Exhale, twist it to the left. Maintain height through the spine on these twists. And reach that right arm up and over. Take it on down. Open those hands back to mountain pose. Great job here. Inhale, take those arms overhead. Exhale, cactus arms here. Little variation. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, twist it off over the left leg. Finding a little bit of heaviness through this right side of the spine, through the upper body. Nice and relaxed. Inhale, reach this right arm up and open yourself on over to a twist. To the right side, spine stays nice and tall. Core muscles hold up and in. Gently bring yourself back to the center. Arms come back through. Overhead. Exhale, exhale, cactus arms here. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, variation here. Forward fold off to the right. Good. Only come in to these poses as far as feels good in your body today. Great job. Remember, the goal is to relax and release tension. Open up this left arm all the way over, follow through with the right. Do take a twist here on the left side. Beautiful job here. Let go of any tension that you're holding on to through the body. Bring it all the way up to the center. Inhale, reach those fingers up. Widen those feet down here. Hands come to the heart in prayer position. Good deep breath in. Exhale, twist it over to the right side. You can use this left arm to hold on to the thigh, deepening into this twist a little bit. Don't let those knees buckle forward. Very good. Relax that left shoulder. Right arm can rest here to the back of the chair. Inhale, reach that arm all the way up. Let's go ahead here, twist it. Right arm reaching to the left thigh. If it's too big of a space, you can bring those feet on in. Remember, we're not pulling the leg in. Leg is staying nice and strong here. Relaxing through those shoulders, through the spine. Core muscles hold in to support that low back. Reach this right arm all the way up and over. Bring it back to the right side. Center those arms here. You may walk those hips forward a little bit in your chair. Grab onto the seat. Roll those shoulders up and back. Stretch forward into these chest muscles, in through the front of the shoulder. If it's not enough, just reach them down towards the floor or interlace those fingers back behind you. Nice counter stretch here. Step those feet in. Exhale, scoot those hips back, forward fold here. I come up to my toes just so I can bring those knees into the chest just a little bit more. If that's not right for you, you can definitely go ahead and skip that. Roll the spine on back up to meet the back of your chair. Send those hips on forward. Make sure that you're steady in the chair. Left leg is going to brace us against the floor. We're going to take an underhand grip on this right thigh. Guide it up and out just slightly here. Great job. Let the shoulders relax. Don't build tension in through the face. Ankle circles here. Few in each direction. We'll set that leg on down, and same thing. We'll go ahead, take that underhand grip on this left thigh, bring it in towards the shoulder and out just a touch. Focus on this low back, low hip into the booty area. Stretch here first, and we'll take a few circles with the ankle in one direction and then bring it around to the other side. Ease that on down. We're going to come to the toes here. Send those hips to the right and gently reach that left arm out to the side. Send it over. Windshield wiper here, getting a little bit of mobility in the hips and the spine. Make sure that those feet are working, a little bit of a press into the floor so you don't come sliding forward. Last one here. And roll it on in. Send those hips back as we bend this upper body forward. You can definitely rest the chest onto the thighs if you get there comfortably. If not, forearms will work just as well, or somewhere in between if you don't mind. Not connecting to anything. Inhale, roll that spine back up, step out with this right leg. Let this left leg turn in with you. We're going to take a warrior here. Nice seated warrior. If you would like to get to some of the standing poses early, of course you can stand for this one. Focus on opening through the left front hip here. rotating those hips forward, and we're gonna lean this body forward slightly at a bit of an angle. So we're not completely upright. I don't want a risk of any sort of tension through the low back. Lean it forward as you press this back leg back. If you sit a lot or you have low back pain, this hip flexor may be a little bit tight. If it's not tight, think about it as body maintenance, and we will prevent tightness there. Very good. Release that knee back in. You can bring the body back up just a little bit. Arm comes to the back of the chair. Hang on to it and gently find the ankle or the back or maybe even the foot, and just let this knee hang down beneath you. Draw the spine tall. Good. This is a great place for a workout towel or a yoga strap if you're not able to get to the foot. This one is really easy to modify as well. You can take any modification or any other pose here that works for you. Very good. Release it back and to the front. We're going to take a good deep breath in here. Leave those legs here to the right. Cross this right arm over to grip that left leg and swing that left arm out. We do have this nice deep twist here. If that's uncomfortable, leave the body here to the front, but still open this left arm and those chest muscles. Breathe. Release it on down. Nice, easy circles here with this arm, opening it back. As big or as small, fast or as slow as feels good in your body. Everything today that I have is a suggestion. So if it doesn't work for you, that's okay. Reverse it the other direction here. Very good. Breathe easy here. Let the breath calm and smooth out these moves in the body. Let's go ahead, step it on back through to the center. Hands come to the thighs. We'll look off over the right shoulder and then over the left, over to the center. Right ear to right shoulder, reach that left hand gently down for the floor. Draw it back up to the thighs as we gently switch it on over. Left ear, left shoulder, reach the right hand down. Back up through to the center. Step the left leg out here. Turn that right leg on forward. Find a comfortable place in your chair. You can support yourself with the left arm there. Warrior feet here. Work that back leg back. Opening up through the hip. Lean it forward slightly just so that that low back feels nice and good. Hips both tracking to the front. My heel popped up off of the floor a little bit, so if that's the case for you as well, you can take that foot a little bit further out. They don't have to be perfectly lined up front and back. I see we have our friend back here today. Very good. Hold it steady here. Try not to build tension through the upper body. And then bring that knee on in nice and gently. Definitely give yourself some support here with that left hand. Find the foot, the shin or the back of the ankle here, and just let that knee tuck underneath you. You can come a little bit taller and more upright here if that feels good through the low back. This should not be a really intense stretch. We're also not working this foot as close to the body as possible. Leave space in there. We do not want to stress or over pull or apply any pressure to the knee joint. Any sort of stretch is not worth the risk of agitation. Beautiful job. Release it back to the front. Well, not to the front, to this left side. Nice and easy. Go ahead here, open it out into a twist. Left hand comes to right leg. Good deep breath in. Exhale. Extend that right arm out. Beautiful job here. Maintain height through the spine. Shoulder stays relaxed. Core muscles pull in. And also this is a great place to practice deep belly breathing. Good. Of course, same option applies here. You can skip the twist and just open up the arms, stretching those chest muscles. Release it on back down. Shift that body to the center. Smooth, slow circles to the back. We'll take about 3 of them here. Once you finish your 3, work them in the opposite direction, bringing them back, swinging them forward. Smooth and soften out the breath. Smooth and soften through this movement. Great job. Bring it back here to the front. We are going to transition into some standing poses now. If that is not the best fit for you, you can definitely end your practice here today, and thank you so much for joining us. And you always have the option to go to any of the other seated yoga workouts in that yoga playlist. There's a lot of great options there. If you are ready to continue with me, we are going to step off here to the right side of the chair. Lift yourself up nice and easy. And we are going to face the chair and put the left leg on to the seat, making sure that we have a nice flat sole there. Knee is over the ankle. Good deep breath in and exhale. Just send it forward. Soft bend in your standing right leg. We're stretching through the back of the ankle here, working on a little bit of mobility there. Make sure that this knee feels good and that right knee has a soft bend in it. Beautiful job. Don't be forceful here. I'm supporting a lot of my body weight in this left hand on the back of the chair. Ease it on back. Take this foot, left leg back behind you. Press it down to the floor, stretching now through the back of the ankle and the calf. Very good. I have my chair here for balance. I'm really stiff and tight in this arm. If you are too, just go ahead, relax it on down. No need to hold tension anywhere here today. Very good. I'm going to step it on forward and I'm going to turn this right leg just slightly there to the front. Set this left foot onto the chair. This is going to be like a lizard pose, except we will not be on the floor or bracing ourselves with the wrist muscles here. Send that hip back. Knee aligns over the ankle, bend it forward. Fingertips can come to the chair or forearm to the thigh or hand to the back of the chair. Option here to turn those toes out slightly, roll to the edge of that foot and take that hip even further back. Standing bend in that right leg. Beautiful job. Close it back here to the front. Step that foot off of the chair. We will face the chair again. Take those hands right to the middle of the seat. Walk just a few steps or a step back. Pull those hips back. Reach those hands forward. We are taking variation here on downward dog, opening up the chest and the back muscles. Neck and head stay nice and relaxed. Step it back forward. And let's go ahead here. Come on back behind your chair here. Turn those toes on out. Knees track out towards the toes, so we're not going to let them dip on in. Bring it on down slightly here. Inhale, raise it up. You can take one arm or both arms here. Exhale, open, drop into those legs, stretch those arms. Thumbs come to the back. Don't push the stomach forward. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, open it back. Press those thumbs back, work those hips forward. Release those hands on down, reaching behind the thighs for the floor. You notice we released the arms, not the legs. Hold on to a little bit of that work. Inhale, take those hips up, send those toes forward, and we'll just pull slightly over here to the right, setting this right hip down and back, keeping that left foot closed on the floor until you feel that inner thigh stretch. Roll it up, shift it on over. Left hip reaches back, right foot stays connected to the floor. Feeling that stretch there. And then bring those hips back to the center. Slide this right foot on in. Turn to face your chair, and we will take this left foot up onto the chair this time. Again, looking to pull the hips back, working the knee over the top of the ankle. Support some body weight into this right hand. We do not want it all in the leg here. Gently guide this knee forward until you feel just a stretch right here through the back of the ankle. Heel stays on the chair. Great job here. Hold this for just a few seconds. Pull those hips on back. Step this leg to the back. Press down into that heel. Ease that left knee forward, right knee forward, sorry, opposite sides, opposite teaching. It gets confusing. Great job here. Good. Same thing. Relax through this arm. You're connected to the chair. It's giving you a little bit of support here for your balance, but don't tighten up. I'm going to step that left foot on forward, face it to the front. Take my right foot onto the chair. Rotation of that foot, just whatever feels good in your body here. Take a good deep breath in. Work the hip back, soft bend in your left leg. Bring it on down to the chair. Knee is over the ankle. Good. Same thing here. If you're not comfortable coming to the seat of the chair, forearm to the thigh, hand to the backrest. Find a comfortable placement. An option here to lift those toes, turn and rotate out and open that knee. It's nice having the back of the chair here. It's going to prevent you from going too far. Just a nice stretch here. Close it on in. Step that one off of the chair nice and easy. And same thing here, we will finish out with our modified downward dog. Hands come to the seat of the chair. Walk those feet back as far as you feel comfortable. Imagine lifting those hips long towards the ceiling. Heels reach down for the floor, so really lengthening through the whole back of the leg here. Core muscles pull up and in. Work your way towards head resting in between the biceps. If it's not going to happen today, that's all right. We'll get there. Step those feet in. Leave those hands to the chair. Great job here. Inhale, straighten the legs, pull the shoulders back, lengthen through the spine, send the neck and head forward. Nice, good deep breath in. Exhale, bend those knees just a little bit, tuck those hips forward, press those hands into the chair for a cat. Inhale, stretch it open. Exhale to tuck. One more time. Inhale, work it open. Stretching nice and long. Exhale, tuck, push through those hands and release it gently. Step those feet forward, close to the chair. Ease your way back up here and go ahead. I've traveled all over today. Have a seat in the chair. Stretch through the fronts of the ankles. We're just going to point those toes down towards the floor. Maybe start some nice neck rolls here. And we'll take it on down side to side through the rib cage, right over the hips. Getting some movement back in here. Inhale front, exhale back, taking the spine forward and back. Inhale, bring it up, and then exhale, let yourself just gently settle to the back of your chair. Find a comfortable position here. Every great yoga practice ends with a couple beautiful quiet moments for yourself. Great place to think of an intention, a goal, or cultivate some positive energy for yourself. Let your breath flow at a smooth, natural pace, a natural depth. We'll step those feet back in underneath us. Push them into the floor. Wiggle those hips back. Take those hands here to the heart. Good deep breath in. And exhale. Taking that Namaste breath here at the end of our practice. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga flow. It's been a while since we've had a longer practice, as well as included a blend of seated and standing poses. I hope that your body feels nice and amazing. We have been working really hard with cardio, strength, and mobility work, so this was a great way to add in variety and a little bit of love and care for our body. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button before you head out. I will have more workouts for you on the way. Cannot wait for the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.